Welcome to another exciting episode of Winnebago Wednesday. I am your host, as always, Ryan Barnes, waiting for the applause to die down. So today we have an excellent episode for you, brought to you by Parlour Games Photo, who we'll check in with in a little bit. But today we have Meghan Conway, this beautiful, amazing singer and songwriter who is here actually visiting from Ontario for a couple months, which makes her a temporary local artist, which is what we do focus on here. So you're going to absolutely love her. Stick around and enjoy the show.
So I'm going to play my first song, and it's called Feelings on the Floor. Again, some days feel so me, but some days feel so you. Pulling myself through. So I'm sitting on the ground, my feelings on the floor. Sweep them. Don't wanna feel you anymore. I've gotta let you go. I've gotta cut the ties. Toughest string I've had to cut in my whole life. You've been running through my head, still not tired yet. Please let my mind rest. Please let my mind rest. Deleting all the files, taking up my mental space, so I'll have room to feel again, with no memory of your face. How I should let these words leave me, bottled up and throw it to the sea, where your waves will carry them home, and they will resonate back to me. String I've had to cut in my whole life. You've been running through my head, still not tired yet. Please let my mind rest. Please let my mind rest. String I've had to cut in my whole life.
right. Welcome to Winnebago Wednesday. As always, I'm your host, Ryan Barnes, and with me today is the amazing red-headed Meghan Conway. So, hi Meghan, how are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Very well. Well, I have to speak up just a little bit for the camera. So here you are in wonderful Maple Ridge, Canada, BC, I guess, if you want to break that down a little bit. But you're not from here. Where are you from?
No, so I'm from Ontario.
Okay.
I grew up in Brampton.
Okay.
And then now I live kind of out in the country in the middle of nowhere. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. I've never been to Ontario. The only thing I know is Toronto's there somewhere, and then some place called Barrie, which my old singer is from. But I don't know.
So I live kind of 45 minutes from Barrie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Excellent.
So not too far.
Excellent. I've actually never seen it on a map, so that means nothing to me. But I do have some sort of emotional connection to that. So you are here visiting or going to school? Did you start a business? What?
I'm visiting, so I took a leave of absence from work,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm visiting my family for 2 months.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So in this time, it was, I think, last week, I saw you for the first time over at Kanaka Creek, and then Pam introduced us. But I got to hear your voice, and I absolutely loved you. I think you had a great sound, beautiful voice, and that's where I thought you'd be great for the show, because all of you out here in Winnebago Wednesday land are going to want to hear Meghan. And so I appreciate you coming out today.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about your music. When did you start playing? What was it that inspired you? Did you walk by a rock star and say, yeah, I can do that? or where did that come from?
So in grade 8 and about middle school, I had a really amazing and influential teacher that was very inspiring to me.
Okay.
And he would just play guitar in the classroom 24/7. And I remember hating the Beatles, but he totally made me love the Beatles because he would play all day long. And yeah, so he would play guitar all day long, and I was fascinated, and I love music, so I've always wanted to learn guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would fiddle around on his, and then when I graduated grade 8, my parents bought me my first guitar, and I kind of taught myself basic chords, not enough to really be amazing, but but enough to kind of just accompany the singing that I love to do. So
Excellent.
That's kind of what started my music. Yeah.
So I had a little conversation with your father that said during this time you actually put together an album, put together a CD. Tell me about that.
It's okay. Yeah. So I was a part of this little club in middle school called the Rock and Roll Club. So it's legit.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
And but since this teacher was my homeroom teacher, we would do kind of projects every day on our own. So I did a lot more projects than I guess the other kids, so I was really lucky that way. Yeah. Because it was mostly just you meet at lunchtime and we practice our songs. But I got to do it all day long because he was my homeroom teacher. Okay. So he put like 4 of my songs on this album that he gave to each of the kids at the end of the year. Okay. So that was kind of my first little recording of me. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was so much fun to do.
Now, were you writing music at this time, or were these Beatles covers, or what?
No, yeah, I actually just started writing music like this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I don't know. I get really inspired and I journal profusely. I write all day long. It's actually ridiculous. So I've just started kind of picking out thoughts that I like from my journals, and I'll make that kind of a title, and then I'll build on that. Okay. Using kind of other material from my notebooks.
Sure.
So it's a weird process, but it's very new to me, so I'm just still...
And doing it like that keeps it very personal as well. For sure. And so what you're putting out there, your lyrics, your opinions, your thoughts, your perspective, that's 100% you. That's not anything that you're saying I'm gonna write like Jay-Z today or something like that.
Definitely. I want it to be 100% me.
That's awesome.
In everything I do. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you have your 12-year-old album here, and do you have any other recordings? Are you putting your music out any other way right now?
I'm actually not.
What?
I have like a personal Instagram page, and I'll kind of share clips of things that I'm working on with my friends. But I don't have anything that I'm sharing yet. Okay. So you said yet, and obviously you're going. You had mentioned earlier before we started filming about an open mic back home in Ontario, and you're going to the open mic here. So you do enjoy playing. You do enjoy being in front of people.
probably really enjoy your music because everybody
I
else
do.
does. So what then are your plans for the near future or long-term future with your music?
I've been contemplating making a YouTube channel. Coming out here, I kind of had a goal of writing a little bit of an EP type thing, but sure. I've basically only written like 1.5 songs so far since being here for the month. But I wanted to come out here and get inspiration because I work well when I'm inspired, obviously, as everyone does. So sure. I've just been trying to find inspiration kind of in everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wasn't gonna ask it, but because you said the word inspiration, what is, you said you try and find inspiration in everything, but what would you say is your biggest inspiration, or if that's the wrong word, then the biggest influence for you musically?
I kind of would say everything around me. Like through journaling, I sometimes I'll write random thoughts that come to my head. It could be a child that I see at Kanaka Creek sitting there writing with my coffee who does something silly, and just little things that I write about all through the day kind of shape what inspires me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just a whole lot. So I'd say one of the songs that I'm going to play actually here today is a very scattered song. It's kind of, it's very scattered. Like parts of it are kind of happy, parts of it are sad, but it makes sense to me. And
sure.
I don't know. It's a weird writing process.
If you need some extra instrumentation, I can actually pull out my kazoo for the happy parts, and I just play along with you. I'm really.
I might add some spice.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that when we're done with this clip, and we'll see what happens. You said you're here for a couple months. When do you head back?
So I head back on May 3rd. I head back to Toronto.
Okay, so you have the rest of April. Now, for those that are getting to hear your voice for the first time this Wednesday, are you going to be a regular at Kanaka Creek where they come check you out, or is there anywhere else? Because
I will
people
not
are
be
fall
playing.
in love with you after hearing you.
I will not be playing at Kanaka Creek again, but I am there basically every single day at some point writing for like 2 hours. Okay. So you can come and say hi.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so here the rough thing is when you find somebody that you really enjoy listening to, and you can't find them anymore. And I want all of these people out here in Winnebago Wednesday land, they're going to be, oh my gosh, I want to listen to more Meghan. So, which is great for our channel because all they'll be able to do is just play this video over and over and over again, just build those stats up. But for you a little bit, you have your personal Instagram, but not something that's public or music related, and you don't have YouTube channel. So I'm going to strongly suggest that you do that so people can, just for philanthropic, I can't even say that word, just for the good of bettering of people. So excellent. Are you in school right now, or what do you do with your time? Not now because you're here.
Yes. So back home, I'm actually a preschool teacher.
Excellent.
I have not gone to school yet, so that's something that I'm going to work on when I get back.
Okay.
So this was kind of just time away from my job to see if that's something I really want to do, which I do. I love kids, and I love teaching them, and I love my job. It's a really nice job.
That's good. That's good. Now, as a preschool teacher, and again, bringing your music into it, have you ever brought your guitar and sang for the kids?
I have, and they're adorable. They call it the oomta. In my classroom, when a little boy calls it an oomta. And the kids that I work with right now are I feel like they're so inspiring, and they're so musically inclined. And actually at work is where I get a lot of my inspiration. The kids say the most ridiculous, inspiring things all day long, and I'm constantly having my journal, and I'm writing them down, and I'm constantly being aware of ways that they can inspire me, which they do on a daily basis. So it's really good to have a job that inspires you when you're a musician.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true. Well, I think we're ready to hear some more music from you. Oh, are you ready to play? Are you ready to just rock out in the studio?
Rock out, yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and we're gonna just stay tuned, and we're gonna have some more of Meghan's videos, music videos, actually, right now. Thanks. Thank you for watching Winnebago Wednesday. Our goal, as we've been doing, is to introduce new talent to the greater world by letting you hear some of their amazing music and getting to know a little bit about the artists behind the music. We do this out of passion because I've been there. I've been that artist trying to get my name out there. And we absolutely love the music that we bring in and the artists that we bring in. So what we would like to ask for is if you are interested in sponsoring an episode of Winnebago Wednesday, we would love to have you bring one of these artists out and be responsible for that. And we'll definitely thank you and put your name out there, and you can be associated with the new talent such as what you've seen today being put out to the greater world. So we would love your sponsorship, we would love your help, and these artists would love to have you be a part of kickstarting their career. Thank you very much.
So my next song is called Floating. Is this a dream? Is this place staring at me? How come I jump when someone's around me? Feeling stars, vision blurry, too much heavy space around me. My brain is floating, pull it down to me again. Do you feel it too? Every thought a detriment to you, head stuck in a box with nothing to do. If you feel like me, I don't come back down so gracefully, pushing back everything I need. Is this a dream? Is this a dream? Is this a dream? Is this a dream? Am I awake? All good things that surround me feel fake. I pinch both arms to stay away from thoughts that seem to bloom from yesterday. Shoulders steady, fix my hair, maybe now I'm ready to brave the storm that's hit me directly. I'm crawling on and on and on. Do you feel it all too? Every thought a detriment to you, head stuck in a box with nothing to do. If you feel like me, I don't come back down so gracefully, pushing back everything I need. Is this a dream? Is this a dream? Is this a dream? Is this a dream?
Today's episode is brought to you not by the letter Q, but by Parlour Games Photo. Parlour Games Photo is an amazing photo booth company that services the Lower Mainland, Fraser Valley, and the Okanagan, and they do a great job. They bring out their custom photo booth that they built. They set up props that are designed for your event, and they do the prints right on the spot there. So your guests have a great time, everyone's having fun, and the great thing about it is the prices are amazing and reasonable and wonderful. Their staff is wonderful. Everything about them is great. So please check out Parlour Games Photo for your next birthday party, graduation, funeral, zucchini casserole, whatever this momentous event is that you want to invite people over for, give them a call.
My next song is called Scream in Peace.
heart's pouring out of me like a fountain. Can I make it stop? Humming tunes, passing time, filling notebooks with my thoughts. And I'll scream in peace that your words have been imprinted in me. And I will scream in peace that I rose up from a tragedy.
Well, thank you very much for watching this week's episode of Winnebago Wednesday. This is Meghan Conway.
And up next, we're going to have Taylor Wilcox coming in on the show, and he's incredible. I had the honor of seeing him at Kanaka Creek when I performed, so I'm sure you guys will really enjoy his performances as well.
Excellent. Tune in next week and have a wonderful week, or just a week if you don't want to be ambitious. Cool. How did that feel?
Oh, organic.